Happy Wednesday. Happy Webinar Wednesday, you guys. Hugh and Lacey here. Hugh's going to jump on in with me. Apologize for the delay and the tardiness. We're actually running into some technical difficulties with one of our presenters, but we're so excited that we've actually scheduled her, Linnea Foray, to come back to our show, and she'll join us here in our office next week. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited about that. And so what are we talking about? Today we're talking about till death do us part, then order an appraisal. Like, what the heck? What does that mean? And I see Hugh's chiming in. He's going to join us in a second. I love this picture of Hugh, by the way. It's one of my favorite pictures of him. That's a great shot. I think it's the tie.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think it's the tie. It's not the man. It's the tie.
Whoa, calm down. Good morning, everybody. Hope you have a fantastic day.
I just want to make sure, is your mic on, though? You jumped on?
I didn't hear you, Lisa.
Is your microphone on?
Yeah, it should be.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. See, now.
So let's start over. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Lisa?
So I was just sharing that we're going to actually shoot this webinar, this webisode, next Wednesday. That's July 19th. I'm looking at the calendar. July 19th, 11 a.m. Pacific time. So those of you who registered or still maybe haven't had a chance to register, you still have time. And the whole point of registering, you guys, is it gives you access to the replay, because I know most of you are working during the day and may not be able to sit in for 30 minutes and just get some valuable information as it relates to real estate. So you, till death do us part, then order an appraisal. Like, what's the point?
Well, one of the good things about, well, say that again, because I have an echo. Why do we have an echo?
Because we're like sitting next to each other.
Okay, what was the question?
Till death do us part, then order an appraisal. Like, why does that even matter? Why is this a point of discussion right now?
Oh, because of tax purposes. There's a whole lot of things that why we're talking about it. But one of the things is what's done when death comes into play. How do you adjust? And how will the state or the government adjust for you? That's really what happens, because they will make the adjustment.
Right. Right. So, and here's the key thing is that as real estate professionals, we're bringing on a tax professional that can give you the ins and outs as it relates to the importance of this topic. So why is it important and what you need to do as it relates to when somebody dies? This is facts of life. It's a very sensitive topic, and by no means I'm discounting that it's, when someone transitions, that we should go out and order an appraisal right away. But we want to talk about why it's important and what you need to do and how that benefits you in the long term. Hugh and I are long-term game players, right?
Well, here's a few things that we should all think about. It's just things like estate taxes for the survivor, other tax consequences that has to be taken into consideration. There's always time periods for all of these things that the survivor needs to know about. And one of the things we really find out that's so important is it's the things that we don't know that really affects the bottom line. And that's what we're trying to help you with.
Right. And I'm glad that you said that, because we don't know what we don't know. And I think about in the communities where people are in own property and joint ownership community property. You have a family relative that you are in ownership with. When that person dies, are you prepared to manage your estate now, right? Let's say you're the surviving person. There are tax benefits that you should be aware of that when that person transitioned, you should be putting in place so that you can make sure you're benefiting as well in the long term.
And
So
if you don't put them in place, there's consequences that you'll have to pay for not putting them in place. So this is why it's so important to just know some of the ins and outs, just to make life easier.
very good. So that's all we're gonna say. We just wanted to come on and just say we're gonna reschedule this. Lanie is gonna join us back in our office on July 19th at 11. I will go ahead and repost so that you guys can register, tune in, and stay tuned, you guys. Appreciate you. Hugh and Lisa, we out.
Have a fantastic one.